bylaws of the council.
Breach.
The drone will still be in park territory.
Question, my friend. Can I charge it while I'm waiting?
Yeah. Do you
Fly
have
around.
ACAA drone pilot license?
They were saying-
Otherwise you will be prosecuted.
The police.
Yes.
For what though?
Trespassing.
But I wouldn't.
This is trespassing. Well, so are you.
Yeah.
You're very nice. You're a very nice gentleman.
Very beautiful from this side. That'll make an amazing drone shot from there, up and back.
Okay.
Welcome back, everybody, to London. This is Gunnersbury Park and Museum. Very close to Ealing Broadway. Yeah, museum's open till 4:30. It's now about 45 minutes before that. Obviously, I thought with the building being the kind of building it is, set in quite a nice park and a lake, it will tie in nicely with a nice little cinematic flight. And we're going to go in and see if the drone is welcome. Hello. What's the score with drones here?
School drones?
The score with drones, aircraft.
We don't normally allow drones in the park just because they go against towns or councils' park bylaws.
We don't
Right.
allow drones
There are a
in
few
there,
that they do allow drones in. I think Walpole Park they can.
So I want to fly around this building particularly, not necessarily the park, but here.
No, unfortunately, no.
Right, outside, not in. I mean outside, right?
No, yeah, the whole park is.
Yeah, no, it's against the bylaws of the council. Yeah, we don't allow.
Bylaws? What are they?
So a set of rules that public park visitors must obey by.
Well, there's bylaws in this park, is there?
Yeah, because this
Oh, right.
park is owned by both Hounslow and Ealing Council. So they've got a set of policies that park users must kind of adhere to.
Yeah.
And drones is under that bylaw.
What about flying over?
Park or the building.
You know, like what I want to do, but if I go outside of the boundary and I bring the drone in from there, would that still breach?
The drone will still be in park territory, so.
Yeah, no, unfortunately.
Yeah, the drone will be in the same place. Just me, I'll be.
I mean, if the park is in the back shot of your drone, which is not on park territory, then that we can't really stop
Right.
because we just.
When you say territory, do you mean
so
like?
For example, like if you fly a drone from like 2 streets down, and the park happens to be in the snapshot, that's fine because we can't then.
So a picture of the park is okay, but you're saying if it was to come
So you
over the fence.
Yeah, so drones can't be flown into the park, but if you're outside the park in like a random street and we happen to be in the shot
Yeah,
from
but,
where you're standing, that's fine.
but yeah, the drone can't go in above the park,
Right.
unfortunately.
And if it did?
No, it just can't.
No, like if it did.
If it did, like coming to the park.
If I respectfully ignore the requests that you've said and I go back outside and I fly my drone in
Yeah,
now,
I
what would
think,
happen?
It's something we would have to report.
Would you? Right.
Yeah.
I want to avoid that, really.
It's just against the bylaws, unfortunately. So, and also, this is not something that's been arranged with our events or commercial teams. So,
No, it hasn't, no.
So yeah, you can't just be taking pictures of this building, and not pictures, but like fly the drone above the building. Also for
Right.
like the security reasons and things like that.
Yeah.
You know.
So everything you've told me, if I go against it, what would happen? You report it?
We will have to report
So,
it, but I'm not entirely sure like what would happen.
I'm on my bike, see. I've rode the bike quite far to be here. So I don't want to not do it. That makes sense? I'm
We
quite
understand
excited to fly.
At the same time, we do have to obey what the
Yeah, no,
council
absolutely,
tells us
yeah.
to do. So
Right.
whether you come from near or far, we have to still obey.
And also it's something that could have been checked before as well.
I just looked on the map and thought, it's a nice building. It'll be fine,
But
you know?
also it's not something that you can use for any kind of purpose or anything.
So there you can see, it's a small one, like it's a little.
Yeah, no, we are aware. Like,
Oh right, you're aware, yeah.
Like we had some drone
Wasn't sure.
requests.
Thank you. Okay.
We had drone requests from like the festivals they're coming in and we had to refuse.
Right.
So like, yeah, we can't just have members of public flying drones about.
Is there anything out there that I should walk towards and go check out?
I recommend Princess Amelia's bathhouse, which is really interesting.
Okay.
So she was in George II sort
I mean, now you've seen it,
Yeah.
you can't change your mind, can you?
Sorry?
You can't change the mind.
No.
It's literally, look how small it is.
Yeah, no, I know, but it's still a drone, and
Okay.
and yeah, it's yeah.
So if I do it, you report it to who?
Okay.
I'm not very sure what would happen.
No, but who would you report it to?
So I would report it to my management, and they would also kind of advise.
Are they here?
Thank
Yes.
you so much. I appreciate it.
Would it be
Like
worth?
I would report it to our park team, and yeah, I mean we never had a situation that someone kind of gone against it really. So,
Really? So people have always followed what you guys have requested?
So either obviously it's a huge park, so but yeah, the people who ask us for sure.
So you've told them no in the past and they've said, okay, no problem, and they've left?
No, so for example, the festivals wanted to take a shot, like drone shots of the park, or they like commercial, but they just find a way how to get around it. So they didn't use the drones, they done different shots. So like people do respect that.
Right.
And we do ask you to respect that.
Do you think if the management are here and you're potentially going to report it to them if I do it, do you think it's worth me speaking to them before I do it to avoid me doing it and then they come out?
Can I ask you to respect it? Though?
Sure.
Like to respect, not to fly the drone about the park.
Do you know what it is? I'm not clued up on your bylaws,
Yeah,
but I'm clued up on drone laws.
yeah.
So I know that legally the drone can fly over, but you're saying obviously the bylaws restrict that or whatever, right?
Yeah.
So because you believe that and I believe that, I'm not sure where to go with it because I think it's okay. I don't want to be rude and go against what you're saying.
Can I just speak to a event manager?
Yeah, that's absolutely fine.
Oh, sorry.
No, that's alright.
Quick question, my friend. Can I charge it while I'm waiting?
I don't think we've got any free
I'm not
outside.
sure we would be able to help.
I want to fly as long as possible, so
This is it. He wants to fly a drone.
I've only got a socket, I haven't got
Ooh.
a port on the cable, if that makes sense.
I got you. No worries, mate. That's all right. It's worth a shot, right?
Yeah,
That's
you can ask, that's absolutely fine.
Yes. No, I'm aware. Just we can't be asking to respect the bylaws. But I was wondering if you would be able to support and maybe explain it more. Why not? Or if you, yeah, that'd be lovely. Yeah, that would be absolutely amazing if you could. Thank you. Thank you.
Are they coming down? Are they? Oh, that's good. I felt bad putting it on you because you two are just doing your job, you know. And
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm the duty manager. And
oh, are you?
yeah, I mean, obviously I'm not clued up on like the drawing laws, it's just I know it would be in the
Kind of
Sure.
do, like your drone laws with bylaws, so like kind of cover the
Yeah.
And obviously we go by what would like.
You'll go by what you've been told to say. I get it.
And we ask our visitors to respect.
See, how I interpret it is that whilst people are in the park, presumably you guys can implement whatever rules you like or bylaws, but outside of the park.
I mean, the bylaws being set by the council.
Yeah, what I mean is
Yeah.
anybody in the park it would apply to.
Yeah,
If I'm,
we have the right to ask them to stop.
yeah, so I'm saying if I was to be standing just outside of the gate, but the drone goes in, I would interpret that as okay. So I think that's where we differ.
Yeah, because I think
Yeah,
we would see it as
absolutely.
not, because the drone is then entering park
Yeah,
territory, which is
exactly.
council owned.
But I think the bylaws would apply to the land. That's how I would interpret it.
But then the drone is entering our the land.
Air.
Basically where the
Well, it would be in the airspace, right?
Airspace, yeah.
Yeah,
Council
airspace,
airspace,
yeah.
that's what
And the airspace doesn't have bylaws. It has rules, but not from the council. From the, you know,
that's where our drone
airspace
start
rules.
coming
Yeah.
to play,
Yeah.
you know. Like, I mean, yeah, if you were to like kind of go a few streets down and then the park happened to be in the background of your shot.
No, but if the drone was out here hovering, but
then it'd be a bit different. From our perspective.
but the pilot was at the gate, just literally standing outside of the gate,
Yeah.
I think that would be technically okay.
I think that's what we maybe, agree to disagree.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, I think this is for me. Is it for me? No. Oh. I see you got ice cream in here. Have you got any left? You have. Ah.
Yeah, if you've got a dog, they can.
Oh, it's for dogs.
I mean, humans can eat it, but it's not the most.
Oh no.
I think it's got like crustaceans in it,
Right.
which doesn't sound particularly tasty, but hey, if you're
Yeah.
a citrus eater, go for it.
I'm going to wait in the sun.
Yeah, no worries.
I'll be just there.
We'll tell you that we're just out there.
No worries. Thanks for that. Bye. Hi.
How are you?
I'm good.
Very nice to meet you. Enjoying
Hello.
the day today?
Yeah, it's a bit windy.
Yes. It's so chilly, isn't it? It's nice and sunny, but still so cold.
Are you in charge?
I am. Yes.
Are you?
Yes. So, what are you after?
Well, my theory is to go and stand at the gate,
Yes.
so I'm outside,
Yes.
and bring the drone in.
Yeah. Do you
Fly
have
round.
a CAA drone pilot license?
Don't have a pilot license.
Yes. Can you show it to me?
No, I said I don't have a pilot
Then
license.
you can't use it because it's the council's restriction, not us. So the council doesn't allow us to use drones because there are children in the park. And
Children.
yes, it's a very strict policy.
So what
if
would-
you can show me your license, that's fine. If you can't show me the license, then
The only thing I can show you is the number on the drone.
no, that means nothing. Come on, I've got a drone at home.
Have you? What drone have you got?
But it's
One of
not
these?
obviously a professional drone.
Oh,
It's
right.
a kiddie drone.
Oh, right.
But yeah.
So you're saying without the
CAA
pilot license?
Pilot license, drone pilot license. You need to have that if you go to use drone for any public place like this. It's a state. It's obviously kick and trust property. So you can't really use drones.
Right. So you're
Otherwise,
saying
you will be prosecuted.
by who?
The councils,
Right.
yeah, and of course, not me.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
See, I was saying to your colleague,
Yes.
my interpretation of the law or the rules is that if the person was standing outside of the property, so let's say I was just outside the gate and the drone came in here around the top of the building, etc., etc.,
Yeah.
that would be okay.
With permission, it's okay because we do have a lot of filming and everything, but we do ask for the CAA drone pilot license.
But if the person's outside of the property,
Your drone cannot be inside. It's the same thing.
but the drone would be,
You could be a spy. You could be looking into somebody's toilet. You know, you don't.
do you have toilets facing
We
out,
do
or
have toilets. Yes.
are they facing out, or I mean, where would they
There
be?
are toilets upstairs. There are offices. There is confidential. There is a hospital, not hospital, a clinic just behind.
Yeah, I'll avoid that.
So you can't.
Do you think it would be possible
we have
for the?
schools here coming all the time for workshops?
Yeah.
So it's.
Do you have them now?
It doesn't matter. It's just a policy. It doesn't matter.
Of course, it matters, doesn't it?
No, it
If I'm going to fly, then if there's children around, then we can avoid that, can't
It
I?
doesn't matter. Rules are same for everyone. And I, as much as I want and I love drone shots, honestly, I'm all for it. It's just something I can't. I've said no to a lot of bookings because filming bookings because they don't have a license. So who pay us? So unfortunately, it's a no.
This drone's a small drone, see.
It doesn't matter. Honestly, it doesn't matter.
So, my interpretation, as I said, was
It doesn't-
if the person was outside
You've said it.
and the drone came
I've
over.
heard it. It doesn't matter.
But listen, let me
It doesn't
finish.
change anything.
In my opinion, that'd be okay. Your colleague said, no, basically, the drone being up there is classed as being in the territory.
That's exactly what I'm saying as well.
Right.
So she's not wrong. They're both right. Because that's not our rule, that's not our policy, it's the council.
So then I said to your colleague, before you came, I said, if I was to respectfully ignore, is it bylaws or rules or bylaw?
It's a rule.
If I was to respectfully ignore that rule, so I've travelled on my bike quite far. Yeah. If I was to go out there now
Yeah, we can report you.
and do it anyway, she said, well, we report it.
We will report
Who would it be reported
to
to?
the police.
You report to the police,
Yes.
right?
It goes to the police because this is private property.
Because she initially said to you,
Yeah.
So I said,
and
well, let's
will
talk to
report
you.
the police. And obviously, which I don't want. You are such a nice gentleman, obviously.
I'm nice, but
You're lovely.
but the drone has to go up.
You cannot do it. Sorry. You cannot.
And if I do it, you will call the police.
We will definitely report you. You're on CCTV.
To the police.
Yes.
For what though?
Trespassing.
But I wouldn't.
This is trespassing.
The drone would be trespassing.
It's your drone, it's your property.
Yes, it is. So you're saying the drone would be
You cannot-
trespassing.
Okay, this conversation is not going to go anywhere, and I'm very respectfully asking you that you cannot use
I'm just having a
you
debate
can-
because-
you can use the drone if you have the CAA drone pilot license. Simple as that.
But it doesn't need a pilot license. It's a baby. I know it sounds silly when I say that, but as it's a small drone,
You know what
just
the answer is.
just a number.
It doesn't matter.
You said it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter whether it's a professional, it's a baby. I can't bring my drone here. Ooh, it's cold. You wanna come inside?
It's a bit windy today, isn't it?
You're more than welcome to come have a look at the museum. You're more than welcome to meet the team, have enjoy yourself in the park. But unfortunately, drones are just not allowed.
Right.
And it's not us because I can sell people who want to come and do filming and pay, but it's just council doesn't allow. And these are very strict rules, both Hounslow and even council.
Do you think, if hypothetically a person did what I said,
We have reported someone before.
would you see it? Would you see the drone?
You'll see. It's not about what we'll see.
I like
you'll see.
taking risks. So I just like.
You'll see. We do have notice boards.
No, I just thought if a person was to do it sometime,
No one does it.
And you-
People are very respectful. No one does it. No one does, honestly. Because we do have people, park security, undercover, people are always there.
so you think they'd probably be seen or the drone would be seen?
Well, the drone will be seen, obviously, now that we have met you. We know who it is going to be, the trouble. So,
yeah.
But no,
enough.
respectfully, I do apologize. I
Yeah.
sincerely apologize.
You've been very nice, very polite.
Well, so are you.
Yeah.
You're very nice. You're a very nice gentleman. You live local? Where do you come
No, I
from?
don't live local. No,
Where?
outside London today.
Ah,
Yeah.
so tourist.
I guess you could call me that.
Yeah. So where do you live? Where are you based?
About 50 miles out of London.
No way.
Yeah.
Wow. That's far. So what
Not
brings you
really.
to Gunnersbury?
It's just another location on my list to drone.
I know. It's lovely. What exactly do you want to capture? Just
This
the
house, there's a lake somewhere. Is there a lake or water?
park? Come on, show me.
Can you show me? And the park. Not all the park, but just in the background of the house, the park.
Ooh.
So you're in charge.
I am.
Oh, right. Oh, no, see, yeah, this is why I wanted to fly here.
I know. You can't.
This will make a beautiful flight.
Pictures. You can take as many pictures, you can take videos. Unfortunately, council just never agreed or approved the drones for children's safety because we have schools come in as well. So schools have their rules and regulations. Schools are very strict when it comes to bringing children to a location. Let's just stand in the sun.
Yeah, let's stand in the sun. Yeah, it's a very beautiful from this side. That'll make an amazing drone shot from there, up and back.
Okay. How long would this take?
But the flight,
Yes.
half an hour.
Can we get this done in 10 minutes while I stand here?
It'll take longer than 10 because it's windy.
I can allow 10 minutes and stay here because with my presence, we can do that. But without my presence, you're not allowed to do that.
What about if we compromise?
Huh?
We compromise, and if I go outside the park, so I'm
Outside the
not
park?
here. Yeah. Me. I physically go outside.
It's not you, it's the drone.
You're worried about the drone.
It's the drone, it's not you.
Hmm.
So we're not going to prosecute the drone. Prosecute you as a person. And I'm trying to help you because you are so lovely. So I can give you 10 minutes.
No, I appreciate you offering that. I wasn't expecting you to offer that. In reality, with it being windy, because when it's windy, the drone flies slower. It's going to take longer than 10 minutes,
Yeah.
and I don't want to keep you here. I feel guilty doing
I've
that.
just come out of my meeting.
Yeah, so. But if I was to go outside of the park, so I'm nothing to do with you then. Then I'm nothing to do with you if I'm out there.
Can I see the drone, please?
Okay, of course.
Okay. And you just want to take a shot of the...
Well, it would be up there and it would go back.
Okay. Just
Right.
because you have come from far and you are so lovely, I will allow it, but you've got literally 30 minutes.
Okay.
Okay. So 30 minutes by 4:30.
It's very nice of you to do that.
By 4:30, please out.
I can do that.
Thank you so much. Really
And
appreciate
are you gonna allow me to be here while I do it? Because it'll be safer.
That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah. Just make sure you don't cover any people.
Okay.
Okay.
There's no one here, but yeah, I'll avoid that.
Well, people can object. Okay. Just bear in mind.
Can I come and find you when I'm finished?
You can ask for me
Okay.
downstairs.
Your name?
Nida.
Oh, Nida. Yeah,
Very
Dan.
Nice to meet you, Dan.
Nice to meet you.
I'll see you later. Okay.
I'll do it half an hour, and I'll come in. I'll let them know.
Yeah.
And if you're busy, I'll wait for you to be finished.
Really appreciate
Okay.
it. Thank you.
No worries.
See you later.
Take care. Bye. Oh my goodness me. That is like a first. I'm shocked, I am. I was really not looking forward to, like, basically saying, well, I'm going to do it anyway. And I know I kind of did say that. But when she brought me round to the lake here, I just thought, flipping out, it's gonna knock her down well. But she's allowed it to happen from here. Which is gonna make a much easier and safer flight, I tell you now. Hello. You right? Yeah. Drone's finished.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I heard that like, a bit of like a half an hour or whatever it was.
Yeah, it was a massive turnaround. I didn't expect her to say that, but
Sorry?
I didn't expect her to turn it around and go from like not allowed to
Oh, to
actually
yeah, you can do
stand in the park and fly it. Yeah.
yeah.
But she said to come and let her know when it's finished.
Cool.
She's in a meeting.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure whether she wanted to chat to me before I went, so I said to her,
I think it should be fine. To be
I can wait for her if she's busy.
I mean, we could be closed in 2 minutes, to be honest, but yeah, it should be fine.
Thank you very much, mate. Cheers. Bye. Well guys, we went back in there, got an email address to send over the video if need be. Not sure who it will go to though. I was going to say I didn't mind emailing her the video if I know she'll pick it up, just to see if she's happy with it, but when it goes to a whole department, you never know what they're going to say. Oh, we don't like this bit, we don't like that bit. So we are going to be finished here in Gunnersbury Museum and Park, and wow, what a turnaround. I don't think I've ever had a turnaround quite like that. That was amazing. What an amazing lady. I've had it before where people have been against it and they've appeared that they don't really want to say no, but she was fully blown no, rules, children, etc, etc. I didn't expect it to turn around at all. And all it was, I was gonna speak to her at the end and say, I was gonna like sort of educate her a little bit on the drone and just tell her like that a small drone doesn't need a pilot license, etc, and also going over the property from outside is allowed to happen, and people can respect the rules, but at the end of the day it can happen. So people who do it don't sort of restrict it too much. I was basically going to try and help her and say, look, don't like kick off or call the police, because it won't do anything, But anyway, thanks for watching everybody. Hope you enjoyed this one. I did, and I'll catch you tomorrow on the next one.